In medieval Europe, witch hunts often began with baseless accusations fueled by superstition and fear. Women, especially those living alone or practicing herbal medicine, were easy targets. Historical records show that between 1450 to 1750, approximately 80,000 people were accused of witchcraft, 75% of whom were women. Villagers, driven by crop failures or disease outbreaks, sought scapegoats. The accused faced immediate public shaming, with mobs often acting before any formal trial. This chaotic scene reflects the era's deep-seated misogyny and paranoia. Accused witches faced so-called trials designed to extract confessions. Inquisitors used the Malleus Maleficarum 1486, a manual endorsing torture, as legal justification. Prisoners were deprived of sleep, forced into stress positions, and threatened with worse punishments. Records from the Würzburg trials note that 90% of confessions came after torture. Interrogators focused on extracting details about pacts with the devil, often sexual in nature, to validate the church's demonology theories. These sessions were meticulously documented, creating a veneer of legitimacy for the atrocities. Torture devices like the witch's bridle, a spiked muzzle, and strappado, suspension by dislocated arms, were common. Many methods targeted women's sexuality, forced nudity, genital mutilation, and simulated rape with objects. The 1589 case of Anna Pappenheimer revealed how torturers justified this as testing for devil's marks. Contemporary accounts describe spectators, including clergy, observing these sessions. Notably, 60% of torture victims in Bavaria were single or widowed women, reflecting societal fears of uncontrolled female autonomy. These acts blended religious fervor with sadistic voyeurism. Executions were public events meant to reinforce social order. Victims were paraded through towns before being burned alive, a method believed to purify the soul. The 1631 Trier witch trials saw 368 executions in a single year. Eyewitness reports describe victims begging for mercy as crowds cheered. Authorities distributed charcoal from the pyres as holy relics. These spectacles rarely ended witch hunts. Instead, they fueled more accusations. The last recorded execution in Europe occurred in 1782 in Switzerland, but the legacy of these atrocities persists in modern persecution narratives.